everyone, it's Cassandra Chachopoulos, and today I'm going to show you some areas of accessibility on a PC Dell desktop. So the first thing you want to do is to go down to the search button and open up your control panel. It's right here. And you're going to look at the tab that says Ease of Access. And this will allow you to look at some suggestions about how you can manipulate the features on your computer in order to make them more accessible, either to yourself or obviously to your students too. So we're going to open up the Ease of Access Center. We're going to look at some of these options here. So some of the options include a magnifier. So if you click on the magnifier section, you can actually see that a small window pops up here and you can actually increase the size of your screen so that you can see things a little bit better, which is really important for students who are struggling to see information or maybe have some vision issues. There's also a start the on-screen keyboard option where if you click on it, it'll actually pop up a keyboard onto the screen. And so instead of typing, you can actually use your mouse to move around and type via the screen, which helps some students who perhaps have mobility issues in their fingers. They can move the mouse to type what they need. There's also the Narrator tool, which I think is really great for kids who perhaps are struggling with reading. Perhaps they are ADHD and need to be read to because they can't concentrate reading. Perhaps they're ELL learners, English language learners who need English to be read out loud to them for them to comprehend better. So you can start the Narrator.
Start Narrator dialog.
And as you can see,
button.
It begins to talk to you, which is, again,
changes.
a really cool feature.
We've
I'm going to
updated
turn it
the
off,
Narrator
though.
keyboard layout so it more ease of access. Narrator window. Narrator heading level 1. Welcome to exiting Narrator.
All right.
Narrator dialog. Exiting Narrator.
And then the last thing I wanted to show you was how you can actually change the contrast on your screen. So if you click on Set up High Contrast, you can actually choose how to change the contrast. So instead of everything being white in the background, you can actually change your screen to turn things on to be dark in the background. Again, some learners learn better like that. So you would press Alt-Shift Print Screen. And it asks you if you want to turn on the high contrast, and again, improves readability. So if you were to click yes, it does take a moment to kind of kick in. But pretty soon you'll see that the screen turns dark and the letters on the screen will be white. But again, like I mentioned, it takes a moment or two. So you can see it completely changes the layout, or I should say the contrast on the screen. And all you would have to do in order to turn this off is, again, on the left-hand side of your keyboard, press Control, Alt, and then the top right print screen. Or I should say Alt-Shift Print Screen, and it will turn off the contrast. Again, takes a moment or two to get that done. And voila, we are back to a white background with black letters. So these are just some of the ease of access that you can do with your students. Again, might not seem like a big deal to us, but for some students, this could be a real game changer for how they learn when they're online. So feel free to share with your students. Super easy. Again, this is for PCs, and hope you enjoyed.